Welcome back, guys. This is Decolation, and today we're back on my 2004 LQ4 engine. So today we are going to break it down to the short block. Last video we got it down to the long block area. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out. But we're going to remove the heads. I'm going to really inspect the pistons to make sure that there's no issues. And inspect the heads to make sure there's no issues with the heads as well. So that's what we're going to be working on today. And that way I can know what I need to order and get parts in. All right, so I'm going to place you guys on a time lapse, and then we're going to get working on this and strip this down to the full short block. Alright, welcome back, guys. So I've drained the oil and I removed the valve covers, and I'll show you kind of what I'm looking at. So right here I'm looking at the rocker arms, make sure there's no like weird debris. I kind of looked in here, it's kind of hard to see, but the valve stems look pretty good, and it looks pretty good in here. Like, it actually doesn't look half bad. That makes me really happy. I also pulled out all the spark plugs. And this is the other side. But yeah, looking in here, it's kind of hard to see, but the valve stems look actually fairly clean. So that makes me happy. And since I removed the spark plugs, and this is kind of what you want. Oh, come on. It took two hands to do it, but it is solid turns. So not bad. Everything spins, no problem. I mean, I can get a socket and turn it, but it actually, you can tell it's making compression, but it's not super easy to turn either. So I think I got myself a good engine. So I'm going to continue pulling this apart, pull off the rocker arms, pull off the heads, and then inspect the pistons and the head gaskets to make sure like nothing crazy happened. This engine wasn't overheated or anything like that. So hit you guys back on another time lapse. guys. So I just finished tearing down the engine to pretty much a short block minus the oil pan, because when I attached the engine stand, I didn't pay attention and I actually attached to the oil pan transmission mount as well. So I'm gonna have to put the I'm gonna have to lift the engine and change where the mounts are. But this is kind of what my table is. Excuse the bright ass light. All right, so a lot of this stuff may not go back in the engine, but I still kept the locations the same because I really want to see how the engine was wearing. I'm a little tired right now. It's been at this for a while, so I'm going to look at this while I'm fresh. But yeah, I'm gonna inspect it. I have everything aligned to where the lifter is next to the push rod, next to the rocker that was attached, and I'm just gonna inspect them all and make sure that I don't see any issues. I've got the heads right here. More than likely I'm not going to use these heads. We'll see. I may end up using them. I'm still deciding. But they are in good condition. They just need to be cleaned up a little bit. I noticed that there was not a lot of nastiness on the valves or anything. You can tell whoever had this engine before really took care of it. So I'm really excited about that. And you can kind of see right here, the engine rotates smoothly. And same on this side. No issues with the pistons whatsoever. I didn't see any cracks at all on the pistons. I didn't see any cracks in the heads. The ring landings, nice and smooth on all of them all around. So I may take this to a machine shop and get it hot tanked. Highly considering that, just to make it nice and clean and ready to go, and also makes it easier because I'm gonna paint this, knock off all this rust and paint it. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. So for tonight, I'm done. I'm gonna call it a night. Kind of tired, been at this for a few hours. So I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna end this part right now, and I'm gonna pick back up when I get back to this engine. I don't want to break this apart into too many videos, so this video will finish with this engine fully disassembled. So catch you guys in a little bit. Welcome back, guys. I'm back at the engine again, so we're going to lift up the engine off the engine stand so I can readjust the bolts, because last I showed you guys, I need to pull the oil pan, and I have the engine stand bolted into the oil pan bolt. So I'm going to readjust this. So I'm going to get the cherry picker out, adjust the height of the engine stand, adjust where the engine stand is mounted to, and then pull the oil pan and continue the disassembly. So put you guys on another time lapse, so see you guys in a little bit. Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm kind of at a stopping point right now. I don't have a tool that can stop the flywheel from spinning. I'm trying to remove the crank bolt. So right now, I already ordered the tool, but it won't be here today. So we'll have to wait until the tool arrives, and then we'll go through and finish disassembling. The way I'm looking at the engine right now, I don't think I'm going to take apart the bottom end. Just want to inspect everything, but everything looks really, really good. It's no signs of heat or overheating whatsoever on the crank. And just from everything I'm seeing, it looks like this engine was very well taken care of, and it looks like it's even a new timing chain, but I'll have to take a look at that when I pull the front cover off. But everything is looking really, really good, so I don't think I'm gonna end up taking apart the bottom end, so we'll see. Hey guys, so I didn't really shoot an outro. I was planning on making the video go longer, but after sitting through and editing this little bit of footage, I'm gonna have to cut the video right now, otherwise it's gonna be ridiculously long. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, any feedback, let me know in the comment sections below. So have a good day. Peace.